Things videographers won't say out loud. All right, so one of the things us videographers won't say out loud is that we feel just as awkward as you do. Some videographers and photographers may not agree because they've been doing it for an extended period of time. Those ones, no. But for people that are fairly new into it, even like you can be years in it and you can still feel this way. Trust me, us holding the camera up to you and saying, hey, do you want a photo, or like trying to get a clip of somebody, it's awkward. It really is. And it sucks for us videographers because we don't know what type of person you are. You can be a really nice person and we wouldn't know. You can be a total asshole. And yes, we've dealt with a lot of people that are complete assholes, and it sucks because, like, you know, as a videographer or photographer, like, you know, after somebody knocks you and you're just like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. You obviously have to shrug it off as a videographer. Like, you gotta have a steel heart. Yeah, you gotta have a steel heart anyways. Yeah, like it sucks. It's definitely very annoying, but it's one of those things where, you know, in videography you kind of just have to accept it because not everybody likes to be on camera, and a lot of people, you know, they like to lie and make it seem like they don't like the camera, but they love it. So yeah, we feel awkward too. Another thing, us videographers don't like the run and gun stuff. We want to make sure things are like solid, and when we're like getting tapped on the shoulder, like, oh, quickly record something like that, yeah, 9 out of 10 times it's very stressful, because not only do you have to make sure the settings are right, you have to make sure you're capturing the shot as early as you can, because every second that you miss, you're missing out on the moment. And then when it comes down to actually, like, did you actually capture it? Did you whatever? And you miss that moment, it just looks bad on your end. It sucks, but us videographers have to deal with it because apparently, like, we're supposed to capture every single thing. Listen, we're not superhumans. We can't detect when moments are going to happen. Yes, advanced videographers can, you know, have a little eye for it and kind of read the room before, but not everybody can do it like that. And, you know, everyone's going to miss moments. It's inevitable. Okay, it's inevitable. Another one are videos that are like for club promos, and some lady posted a TikTok about this. She was like, oh, like, why are videographers always recording girls and stuff? It actually really annoyed me because it's like social media just loves females. That's what it is. That's literally what it is. And it's like, you know, what do you expect? You know, you're at a club, you're seeing a club promo. We're not. She's like, in the TikTok, she was like, oh, like, why don't you record guys and whatever. You can record guys and whatever, but mostly what makes people like want to come to the clubs is when they see girls turning around and start shaking their ass. And it's just like, you know, if you're doing that at the club, right, you see all the phones flashing on you, you obviously have that attention. If the camera's coming through and you're stopping and making it seem like it's a big awkward thing, like, what's the point? You were already flaring it out for everybody to see in the club. You know, you already got that attention on you. The least you could do was just let it be captured for the promo on the club. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's bad to do that. I definitely know, like, I understand, like, if you don't want it to be on camera or in a promo video, then that's totally understandable if you're just doing it for fun. But like, for people that look at it like, oh, you're so weird for recording that, like, that's the job. That's literally the job. You're trying to make the club look hype, but whatever. I'm not even gonna get into too much of that, but that's all I want to say. And the last thing videographers don't say out loud, how scared we are about our like equipment of getting damaged. Yeah. Trust me, some videographers don't care. Some videographers can throw their camera in their bag and just throw lights on top of it, or just throw everything in like a one pocket bag. Personally, me, no. I'm very organized and very worried about my stuff. I want my stuff to stay in spick span quality. Okay? I mean, yeah, quality. No scratches, no scuffs, no anything. And we get scared. Yeah. When we have a lot of gear on us, like, it raises our stress level. Like, I feel like people don't understand how much like stress actually comes in with having our lights on a tripod, even having a camera on the tripod. Like, all it takes is one person to knock it over and say, oopsie, $2,000 down the drain. And now it's conflict because it's like that person has to pay for the camera. But then there's like things where it's like, maybe the camera's still fine, but we'll just pay for the lens. And or they just, you know, it just gets messy. It just gets really, really messy, in my opinion. And I hate that. I would hate for somebody to damage my gear and then, you know, it's just kind of weird. And I've had an experience like that where, you know, my gear has been damaged by somebody else, and not like severely, but it's been damaged slightly. And I'm just like, oh, I kind of have to shrug it off because it didn't hit the threshold of fully breaking. So it's just like one of those. It's very awkward and very annoying, but it's just one of those where it's like, I guess it is what it is, you know? But yeah, like, some people just don't give a damn about their gear, but me, Personally, me, I give a damn. And us videographers, I'm pretty sure more so times the videographers care about their gear, because gear is not cheap at all. But yeah, thank you for watching. Catch you in the next video. Peace.